What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 Champions AI only battle. Things are ticking along. There's definitely a few contenders. It's definitely not been won yet. Biggest thing going on right now, let me just check, is Russia, and no longer the Iroquois, who are now got barbarians, so they're not doing great. But it is Russia going after the Vietnam arm. I didn't know how I was going to say it then. I was trying to word the sentence in my head. I was going to say Vietnam, the Vietnamese. But there we go. Hanoi has fallen. It's Vietnam's capital. And it looks like Saigon will probably fall as well if Russia are not as bad as the Iroquois at attacking. And something tells me they're not going to be. I see far more melee units here. And a city already in the yellow. So this should be pretty quick. And then we'll have a big border between Russia and the Iroquois to watch for. Could be pretty tense there. I feel the Iroquois are in a tough spot now. They'll have to go for Russia or Argentina to expand. Argentina have peaced out with Egypt, and the Iroquois and Mali entering the industrial era at the same time. So there you go. Mali keeping up. Let's not count them out. World's Congress, choose host and vote for myself. Looks like Egypt's going to win. Not sure how they got an extra vote. Probably built something. But there we go. Stop putting units in the sea. Oh my goodness. Maybe they won't take it. Maybe they're going to do an Iroquois as well. Never mind. Texas versus the Zulu. That's fine. But yeah, no problem. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it's red. They got this. They got this. Sorry, I got distracted then. You could probably tell by my tone of voice that I just was paying absolutely no attention by accident. Here we go. Who won the World's Fair? Argentina. Second was the Iroquois. Only Russia and Persia even tried. Good job, Persia. You kept up with Russia, which is quite impressive, really. Okay, so Zulu, pretty safe from Texas, which was why I was baffled while I was trying to multitask. But the Iroquois should pose more of a threat. There's a lot of impies here. It's going to be very difficult. We've even got sea impies. Not sure how good they are. And never mind, I think Russia has got the job done. Yeah, I don't think Vietnam can kill all 3 Cossacks, so I think it will be done next turn. And there's this one here as well, so it should be done. Second Civ eliminated. There we go. Russia looking good. They looked a bit weak at one point, although they have quite a strong navy too. Don't forget that. So we've lost Vietnam and Rhodesia, 2 of the most common good performers. I was going to say winners, and then remembered Vietnam, and one of them's only won once. That's a bit over the top. But yeah, they're usually pretty good AI. They are probably a bit overpowered. Maybe. And Croatia, obviously, in the same. I think they get double food from farms or something. Yeah, look at this farm, 4 food. I don't know how it exactly works. It's something like that. Although this one is as well. I don't know how it works. But they get something pretty good. Or it might be from granaries. They get something really good. I can't remember off the top of my head what someone told me it was. But it's a pretty overpowered one. Maybe. And obviously they won the AI only World Cup. Which didn't entail winning 1 battle. It was like 3 or 4. Okay, Argentina. Way to this definitely won't damage any future relations with anyone. See how that's going to be. I don't think there's any wars actually going on apart from Iroquois v the Zulu. Russia with Brandenburg Gate. Turn 222. We're flying through, to be honest. We're going to be... I mean, Russia's already pretty far ahead. They have Cossacks. See what sort of units they get to by the end. Also, I thought I'd drop a little spoiler in here. Actually, no, I don't know. I just had an idea. Let me know if you'd be interested in this as a series. After my Venice series, I'll obviously be looking to do a Civ 5 series. Wait. Oh no, because I'm going to have mods on. I don't know. I don't want to have too many series with mods, different mods at once, because it's a pain having to flick between. I was going to suggest a cool Russia series, but I'll keep it noted down. I know a lot of people would want to see me play as Russia in Civ 5. But the idea was like, if everyone remembers my America series where I sort of went for the Yet Not Another Earth map pack, and okay, Mali shouldn't win this. I went for the I basically tried and like build the regular US borders, and in the end I think I went a bit off the charts when we won, but yeah, I just sort of tried to play as the regular US, and that was kind of cool. Maybe something like that with Russia in the future, but my next AI battle is likely to be a world map and lots of mods, and I don't have to turn them off and on again. Egypt leading the way for Texas, Argentina in second and third. How is Egypt doing this? That is impressive. They are dead last. I don't know how they've pulled that one off. Oh, that's a big war. Argentina v Texas, and all of the Texan military is in Argentina right now for some reason. That's like the reverse. Normally I get worried that I give someone open borders, they come in, declare war on me, but that doesn't work because you get kicked out. Obviously it doesn't work if the opposite happens, because these Texas units did not get kicked out. So that could be a good strategy. You let someone through with open borders and then kill all their units while they're in there. Problem is, Texas will probably grab this city here. This is quite a big battle. This is like to get into that top 3, I imagine, because the Iroquois, Egypt and Russia all seem pretty strong. I mean, Egypt is doing impressive considering they lost their capital. They're doing pretty well. I don't think we've ever had a winner that's lost their capital. We have had a very good runner-up. I can't remember if it was in the series. I think it was the Historic Spawn Date series which allowed it to happen. Persia took India's capital very early, and India still did really well because they spawned so early compared to everyone else in a completely separate part of the world. Croatia with another city. Texas have grabbed this, and they gave open borders, or maybe Argentina didn't, but Texas have given open borders to Mali, which could be bad news for Croatia. Problem is, Texas are going to have bigger problems, and there we go, first ideology. Egypt with autocracy, down in that corner of the map. Hopefully we get a nice spread. I mean, in my Venice game, we literally all went order, bar one. And nope, there was a peace deal. Texas, well done Texas, you actually won that war technically, and now have connected your borders, which is good for you. Egypt are actually in a really good spot. Russia has gone order, so there we go, we got Russia going communist, no surprises there. But yeah, we're in Egypt, are in an interesting spot, because Russia would have to go through Persia to get to Egypt. Texas and Mali, the chance of another massive team war is pretty low. So Egypt are pretty safe, and like none of them as individuals are going to do it. So they're in a good spot here. Just maybe slowly take out Persia, then maybe go after Mali, who aren't strong enough probably to hold them off, especially if they're occupied with something else. The Iroquois boats starting to come in pretty important here, despite all these impies who just stood here. This is pretty ridiculous. And Argentina joins Egypt, and there we go, the Iroquois finally grab one of the Zulu cities. The other one will be a lot harder to take though. And Texas also go autocracy. So everyone up against Russia at the moment. No one willing to join them on the order side of things. That might change. I can see the Iroquois joining them. I don't know why. Just have a feeling. Have a feeling that's what they'll do. Okay, what is this from Argentina just crossing the sea? Just plenty of missionaries. I guess they do what I do. They instead of spending their faith when they should, they realise they've stockpiled too much of it and buy them all at once. Also an army of workers heading over this way to work on this city. That could be a risk if Russia decides, you know what, I want that. They might lose all their workers. Could be pretty bad. Argentina has now declared war on the Zulu, and they've got a bit more of an opening. The impies will start to drop, and that's going to help because the Iroquois didn't have coastal access here. Probably not going to matter now because Argentina should at least help, and if they can get this, that will probably at least make up a little bit for the loss of this city. Also, Argentina with artillery. Egypt do not have artillery. Croatia's now joined in, despite being under invasion from Mali. In that war against the Zulu. Yeah, artillery only for Argentina, but that is a huge thing to have. If they can get it close, now Russia's in. Poor old Zulu. Looks like they're not going to be around for much longer. And also Zagreb, Croatian capital, might also be under pressure here. Yeah, it looks like Mali might grab this. Not sure how long they'll hold on to it with Texas here, but... And the Iroquois pieced out early. They just had to wait a little bit longer. They're just too impatient. Because I think Argentina should have this in the bag, although their artillery is stood in the worst possible place. Yeah, they've got this. Sorry, Zulu. Sorry, Shaka. Doesn't look like today's going to be your day. What are you up to, Texas? Why is your turn taking so long? Croatia. I think Mali have been. Yeah, Mali have been. But not going to matter because they're about to go again. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Persia? Okay, I don't normally check the info addicts mid-game, but we need to check this out. Persia have 40,000 less troops than Egypt. And 11 less technologies. But they're like, no, you know what? We got this. What? So Mali have joined in. I imagine the Zulu will be gone this turn. As will Croatia's capital. Let's watch those two fall. There we go, Argentina. They lost a 6 population city, but they gained an 11. And now they have to defend from the Iroquois. That's pretty big. That is pretty big. That could define that era. And oh, Mali came so close. They should take it next turn. There's just a unit in the way of this rifleman. And as they go first, it's not a worry. They have to worry about anyone dying. Yep, there we go. Zagreb falls. Croatia probably not going to win now. They get a peace deal, leaving them with 1 city. Good job they settled that city, or they would be dead right now. And this is now the big conflict. Although this one's pretty big. I mean, Egypt's probably going to win. I don't see why. I mean, they're 11 techs ahead. It doesn't look like it at times. But cannons, trebuchets, Gatling guns. Yeah, they are definitely going to have some advantages here. And obviously if Russia decides to attack Persia as well, seems unlikely. I don't know what they're doing. They're very spread out. Where are they on military manpower? Because it's a short series, I'll keep it more interested. We may not see turn 400. So if we only look at 300, it's not going to be much. Yeah, Russia leads the way. They just don't look like it. Which I guess implies they have the most land. It's the Iroquois. Yeah, it's just they're all grouped together. This is going to be pretty big. This could be a big deciding battle. If there's an... I don't think there'll be an out-and-out winner. But if there is one, that civ would be very scary. And my money would be on Argentina. But... I don't know, I was moaning at Persia. Actually, I'm supposed to be rooting for Egypt. I'd sort of forgotten about that because I gave up all hope of them winning when they lost Thebes. But you know, if they can come back... Ah, okay, George. Knew I shouldn't have said a few turns ago that a coalition is unlikely. Argentina and the Iroquois, not putting aside their differences, but you know, just sort of saying, yeah, we'll join this one too. Iroquois have gone autocracy. Texas is... okay, that's 2 fronts now for Egypt. I think they'll be able to hold off Texas and Persia. It's not too bad. Could be worse. And Argentina and the Iroquois peaced out. Mali's gone autocracy, so I imagine Russia will have a revolution from communism and go autocratic at some point. But that's about it for them. They have great war infantry and ironclads. Still no one dominant in the sea. Thought maybe someone would be. Maybe if Mali gets involved, I give up. I'm never going to pick a winner. I'm definitely not going to pick a winner in the next day only battle. There's going to be like 30 teams to choose between. So that's not going to happen. Cities we would like to visit. How nice. Let's just move on from that. We don't want to see that, do we? Tourism is not the important thing in a domination only game. Argentina may have peaced out, but they're not being fooled. They're just going to stand here and wait for the next time. Persia's trying so hard, but Texas is definitely going to take something. I was very wrong about saying they had no chance practically by themselves. Turns out all they needed was Persia. Hang on, Egypt may put up a fight here, but Texas are about to... yeah, there we go. Damn it, Egypt. You got my hopes up. They must have money problems because they're actually really good for tech. They just don't have the units to show for it. And there you go, Heliopolis falls to Texas, who are still growing. They took a city off Argentina, another one here. Maybe there's still hope for them. sort of counting them out. Mali, yeah, Mali's joined in, so this is the end for Egypt. This is Mali and Texas throwing in their hat to try and win this game. Oh, and yeah, I mean, that doesn't really matter, but that is now everybody still alive at war with Egypt. That's pretty cool, seeing a coalition of everyone twice, not once, twice in the same game. We have the Prora for the Iroquois. And there we go, World's Congress again. Oh, they're voting for the host again. Let's leave that. Doesn't matter that it's expanded because there's no city-states. Okay, let's just focus on Egypt. I think that's the only thing really right now. It's going to be a race. There's plenty of cities. They're all pretty big. 2016, 18, 16. Yeah, this is going to be a real land grab. And who knows? Could Persia pull themselves back into this with a bit of help? You know, let Texas and Mali do all the hard work. You sneak in. Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe Persia could come back. I would be happy with that. But it seems Texas are in the lead. I know. I just want to keep going. I want to see. I'm excited. I don't want to wait till... Well, I'd have to wait till tomorrow to see what happens here. If I ended the episode now. So, count yourselves lucky that I'm rooting for Egypt. If this was another Civ, I would leave you on a cliffhanger. Oh, no. I just want Persia to take one city, but it's going to be Texas, isn't it? No, they failed. Oh no, now it's Texas. Oh, dang it, Persia. Thought they had a chance. Okay, we'll wait for the rest in the next episode. But as always, if you've enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like down below. Be sure to comment as well. And be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I messed that up so bad. Be sure to subscribe to... Oh my god. Just don't do anything. Just leave. That was embarrassing. You should never watch it again. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. And I'll see you in the next one.